grows, we get to know the customers very well. And in that process, we're able to now understand their own personal needs, because we have some that are diabetic. So in producing their own drinks, it's now specialized, tailored towards their own, health purpose.
Okay. So that is it. So you need to understand your segment, the people you are serving. All right. That's just the customer segment aspect of the BMC. And that is how you are going to list them in your BMC also when you are writing. So another person from another sector.
Hello, ma.
Yes.
So my name is Koporola and I'm into food production. So our target on this are men and women living in the rural and urban areas, because we have both the premium and the mass market production.
So that's how you are going to put them down. Any other person?
Fashion accessories. My name is Kudirat Adeshokon. I sell to both sex, both male and female. Any fashion accessory, because fashion accessories complement our look, be it casual or corporate look. So I sell to both.
Okay. Yeah. So one more.
All right.
Good morning.
I'd like to answer.
Good morning.
My child is actually an online vendor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
Okay, this is peculiar again, drop shipping.
Okay.
My target audience are mostly stay-at-home moms, because most times, yes, when they stay at home, some of them that are not working, some are working, but because of the delivery, they have to kind of stay away from whatever their major source of income. So I use that opportunity to, encourage them to use their phone, and still make money within the period of time that they're at home. Then low-income earners, people who are in the office that feel that their salaries are enough, but they have time for internet. You can stay in your office, create an online presence, and you make your money. Then students as well, high institution students, some of them are there struggling. They don't have people to train them. With their phone, they can make money at their free time, to support themselves in school.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's good. Okay, so one more.
Good morning. I am
House of Gold.
House of Gold. Okay.
Yeah. Mine is my customer segment is both men and women that own school.
Okay.
And they are, due to the environment I find myself in, for now, they are low income earners.
Okay. Okay, low income earners. That's good. Yeah, that's a segment also. So now let's go to key resources. So how many building blocks have we mentioned so far?
5.
5. Okay, can we list them one after the other? Yeah.
Key partners,
key
activities,
value
proposition,
resources,
customer relationship,
customer segment.
Very good. So now let's go to the other 4 before we go into our breakout session for our group tasks. So now key resources. What key resources do your value proposition require? Do you require like a laptop, machines to sew your clothes? What do you require to get that thing done? Do you need an office space, or is your own just an online? Do you need distribution channels? Maybe you need bikes to help you deliver. So what exactly do you need? And how will they help you achieve your needs? Do you understand that? So the key resources on a daily basis, what you use to achieve your aim, or what you need. That's if you are just starting your business, what do you need? What will you need? But if you're already in business, what are those things that you are using? What are those resources that you are using to help you achieve your dream, your business aim on a regular basis? Maybe your physical, your intellectual property, your human resources, Maybe you need data and the likes, staffs that works for you. So who and what are your key resources? Can we start? Different sectors, please.
So for
Hello.
food processing,
Yeah, good
we need
morning.
human labor, we need data, machineries, and we need distribution channels.
Okay, have you started a business already, or you for a business that you're about to start? Because that's how you're going to state it. If you're writing a business model,
Our business takes 5 years.
Very good. That means you have them.
Yes,
so what are you using already now? What are you really using
all. We
already?
Use data, human labor, machines,
so those are things you are going to list. So those are the key resources we are going to tell your business. So you are writing it like, these are what I will need in case we get funding from you. These are what we are going to use the money to achieve or to acquire. So, but you're already in business. So think like the reality of where you are and what you are doing. What are you using on a regular basis to give you that result? Yes, please. Oladele Fiyinfoluwa, I can see you raise your hand.
Okay. The food, another food processor has stopped. So like basically we use machines. I use as a food processor, machines, distribution channel, logistics.
So, yeah, so you list them. Okay, on a daily basis. These are the key resources.
And human labor. Yes.
Human labor, machines.
We need data too, to communicate with our with the
exactly. So you
customers.
state them when you are writing yours. Okay. 2 more.
Yeah. House of Gold.
House of Gold.
We need machineries for knitting, for sewing, for monograms, human labor, distribution channel. Currently, we use bike people to deliver work. If it's somewhere around, we do the delivery, but we must use bike or use motor. Then we also need a computer for graphics and data.
Okay, so that's how you are going to list them.
Hello.
Your key. Yes, please.
I'm Habibat.
Okay, Habibat.
I'm about starting a fashion line, a clothing line.
Okay.
How about if you have some resources on ground, why there are some that you will like now, my machine is on ground, I have my laptop, my phones, but maybe in the future I will definitely need things like the industrial machine. I will need things like a tripod stand or a camera for digital marketing, but I don't have them now. How do I include them in my resources?
You have to include them. Like if you are writing them now, we are looking at key resources, whether you have them or you don't have them yet, maybe for a business that is existing or for a business that is yet to exist. The key resources you are going to be needing or you are using, those are everything you are going to list. So the ones you have already, you list them. The ones you also aim to have in near future, you also include them in your key resources. They are very important. They are very important because your BMC goes a long way to give you funding, depending on how you are able to put them well. So once you are able to give a clear understanding of these 9 blocks, when you are saying your key partners, you've already listed, identified them, you listed them. So anybody reading your BMC will know that this one knows what she's doing and we can fund the person. So BMC serves 2 ways. It serves for a business that is existing already and a business that is yet to exist that maybe you are planning to establish in the near future. All right. So depending on how you state what you have on those contents on the 9 blocks, that is what will give you the funding you need. Okay. Yeah. So one more for key resources before we move to the next.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
I am Aramide Yusuf. I am the
CEO of Optimal Health M&B. So basically we work online. So we use online resources. So we use a lot of data, laptops and all of you. And in future, we tend to have a working space, some working tools and to employ staffs.
Yes, so that's how you are going to list them in your key resources aspect of your BMC. So anybody seeing that's your BMC, they will know what you want. Okay, so now let's go to channels. And these channels is asking that how do you want to market your business or your products or that thing that you are selling? What channels do you want to use? How do you want to use them? Do you want to go for the traditional marketing channel, using the radio, jingle, TV, social media, or placing your product in stores? Which one works best for you? Is it by attending exhibitions? What channels works for you? So you need to state the channels that works. That, okay, for my own business, online marketing is just the best. And that's how we are going to market our own businesses. Or your own is that, oh, we are going to be partnering with ShopRite and malls everywhere to place our products in their stores. Or your own channel might be through exhibitions. So wherever you hear exhibitions, call for vendors, your own is you are there. So what channels do you want to implement? What channels do you want to use? Is it by putting your business in yellow pages, in newspaper, Vanguard, and the likes? What channels do you want to use? Or are you using for your business? Can we go?
So,
yes.
So for us, Koforola, we are speaking from Dakar Foods. So what we use is online marketing, grocery stores, and we also attend exhibitions. That's what has been working
so you would list them like that on your own BMC. Very good. So can we have someone else?
Okay, for my fashion business, online social media is the best. I interact, I tell people about my business via the media. And also, I look forward to be attending trade fairs and exhibitions to boost my business.
Okay, so that's a channel also. So you list them like that. So when they are saying what channels, you already know where you want to position your business. You list them. Okay, next two people.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I use word of mouth. I speak to friends.
Word of mouth. Okay, yes, that's another channel.
I speak to friends, I speak to church members. Okay, I do this, I do that. And also on my status, on my online status, as in online media too, I actually do that. So.
Yeah, so that's it. Now one more person and we move.
For House of Gold, we use one-on-one, as in we visit the schools, different schools in our area, tell them what we do and drop our contacts with them. Then we also use, that's one-on-one, word of mouth. We also rely on referrals, people that we have worked for. They refer us to people. We also tell your friends that have schools that you have somebody who do this. We also use social media platforms.
Okay, thank you very much. So now let's go to cost structure. How do you minimize costs in your business? Do you buy in bulk? Do you join other people to buy? You know, maybe someone in food sector, you need to buy packing pouch from China. Then 5 people come together and buy from China and share just to minimize costs. Do you operate like that? So how do you minimize costs in your business? Yeah. Yes,
okay,
please.
This is
what we do for Dakar Foods is we buy in bulk. What can last us for like 3 to 4 months.
Okay. Yeah, so that's how you need to then write it in your own BMC. One more.
Drop shipping. I use online platform for my training to avoid paying for physical venues where you can bring people and spend them. So online we do more of a virtual training, to minimize.
Thank you. So how do you minimize your staff in order to reduce salary, you know? Then maybe you look at rent. Do you share space with somebody that have a bigger space so that you reduce cost? Then your utilities, do you go for solar energy? Which one is more reasonable to go for? Is it NEPA? Is it solar? Is it gen? How do you do that? You know, you also need to understand how to minimize cost structure. You need to understand that in business. Do you use volunteers or interns to do your work instead of paying staff? That's part of cost structuring. So how do you do that in cost structure? Just one person that we go.
Good morning.
All right, for the drop shipping, what I actually do, I have sourced.
What I usually do is I go more for virtual sessions because that cost saves more money. And then I also offer home services because with home services, I can actually charge more than when you come in for the session.
Yes, that's cost structuring. So now let's move to revenue streams because we need to go into our breakout section quickly. So revenue, how do you get money? How many type of products do you have in that line of business? You are making parfait, you are making yogurt, you are making zobo, you are making, you know, different type of drinks. There must be different type of streams of income for you in that your line of business. So just two people from here and we go. So if I please, you need to add them to their breakout section. So meanwhile, what you'll be doing in your breakout section is to write a BMC. When you have been assigned to your group, in that your group, you need to work on a BMC. Pick a business, somebody's business, and build a BMC for that business. So we'll be talking about that in the next class. So we'll have like, this is 11:06. You have a long time. You'll be back by plus break. So I'll give you to be back by to 12. 15 minutes to 12, you'll be back in class. So we'll continue from there. So one more person from revenue streams. How many types of products do you have that give you money?
So for us, we have 22 products, and the way we also monitor our inflow and outflow is we have different accounts for that, for each business, like for each group, because we put them into sectors. So we have different accounts for them, and we also monitor how we take money out of it for buying of products. So that's what we've been doing.
All right. Yeah. Okay. One more while Seifat is adding you to groups.
For House of Gold, our revenue stream is because customized cardigans. We also make sports wears. We also collect clothing, sports wears, or other, like children who are in boarding schools and their parents want to customize their wears. We collect them to help them write their names on it. So these are the areas through which we make money.
Okay, that's good. So that's it. By understanding all that, you know how to put up your own BMC. So your group now, that's what you'll be discussing. Once you have been assigned to different group, then once you've been assigned to different group, then you come up with a BMC. So our next class, that is next week, we'll be pitching the BMC that you'll be presenting. But the next class, when you'll be coming back around 12, we'll be going into the business plan class proper. But this breakout session group, you need to go and do your assignment. And the assignment is to come up with a business and build a business model canvas for that business, which you'll be pitching next week. Right? Hello?
Hi, thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
So admin will do the...
And then how long we have for the break?
Yeah, you'll be coming back to class by 11:45.
Brian.
Sorry, please, are we? Good morning.
How do we find the attendance list too? Some of us are asking. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you
now. So you get it. Business plan is well detailed and very comprehensive. So working with BOI, they have their templates. If you want to get funding from BOI, Bank of Industry, BOI has their own templates, business plan template, and BOI business plan template is 50 pages in whole, in total. So when you want to get funding from BOI will send you their own templates that this is what we want from you. So if you cannot get 50 pages business template for us, then we can't fund you. Do you get that? Meanwhile, some bank will tell you that, oh, well, if you send 20 pages business plan, we don't have any templates. Just send a business plan, then we are good to go. So it depends on individual. But my own advice for every participant is for you to have a comprehensive business plan for your own that you did by yourself. So when opportunity arises, you won't have to be looking for a consultant that will help you do a business plan. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, we are together.
Yeah, so that's settled for your second question. Then which other one? You talked about, okay, sharing the slide. Okay, not a problem. I'll share with the admin. I will send to the admin so she will share with you. So now
thank you very much. Just that your voice has dropped, so the volume, please, has dropped.
I will have to increase my voice then. I think network is fluctuating. Okay, so now competitive analysis. Having understand the rest, your target customers, who you want to serve, then you need to understand your competitors. This is very important. If you are asking for funds, they will ask you, who are your competitors? You know, they're asking that who are your competitors because those funders are also afraid that is it not that, I'm sure, is it not that we're going to give you money and the next thing you close down business because of competitors? So you need to understand your competitors and also know how to win the game. You know, business is a game. You need to understand the strategy to win. Fine, we say we are not competing, but we are collaborating. That's the word now, that we want to collaborate, not to compete, sorry. But within you, you know that you are competing. Why will you visit somebody and they will not reveal some secret to you? That's competition now. They don't want to tell you how they are doing it. That's competition. Even if we are collaborating, there is that competition spirit in us as a business owner. So you need to know who your competitors are. So forget that you are saying that you don't have competitors. You can't say you don't have competitors if you are running a business. That same thing you are doing, the same thing. The way you package it, the way you brand it, you will see another person do it. The only thing that will different is what is your own edge. Okay, so competitors are barrier to your business entry. And how are you going to beat them? So when you are writing this section, you will identify all aspects of the market that could keep you out of business. You know, you need to understand that if you go sleep at all, the next person will take your business. So if you did not open shop one day, you should know that your customers will enter another person's shop. Then that's what you gradually be losing your customers, because by the time they taste another person's food or products, don't be deceived. You see that those customers, they are gone. You know, so that's competitors. That's how it is. You know, I remember buying chicken from a particular guy at the market. Then later on, I met another guy that said, okay, I'll deliver to you. So what do you think? I was like, I went to that person that delivered to me now. So I won't have to go to the market to buy. So I'll just call that guy. Oh yeah, bring chicken for me now. You will deliver to me. That's competition. So while you are sleeping and waiting for me to come to your shop, somebody else that needs the money is making move. So what is the move that you are making to make sure that they don't push you out of business? It's just where you're going to now list what game you are playing, what move you are playing to win your own share of the market. So now, if there are a certain number of competitors or competitive product service, why is that? So if you have realized that in your area, people are competing, you have a lot of competitors, why? So you need to know, and how do you know? Research, ask questions. You can just go or send your staff to go and survey the area, ask them questions. Maybe your staff should go and ask, how much are they selling this? Why is that like that? So, with that, you also know how to give your price so that maybe you can reduce your own price as to gain customers. So you need to know what to do to be able to get more customers, even in that the competitive area. So tell us why you'll be able to enter the market. Tell us those strategies that you are going to use to win the game. So this is where you are going to narrate your competitive advantage. Those advantage you have over the other person in that same line of business. You need to share them. So you list how you will be successful in taking their market share, making the pie, either making your own pie bigger or fighting off their attempts, So that if you close your business one day, your customers will go. Of course, you know that you can't afford to do that. All those are the strategies you need to put in place. And you have to write them in your business plan. So who will be your competitors now? After knowing the strategies you want to use to take your own market share. So who exactly are your competitors? So these are the exhaustive lists that you are going to now share. That, okay, so now let me ask, Chicken Republic, who are the competitors of Chicken Republic? Let me just pick that. We all know Chicken Republic. Then we also look at the place fast food. So who are they competing against? Question. So I've just asked the question. So citing Chicken Republic, the place, and all those fast food, who do you think they are competing with?
Local food sellers.
Local food sellers, okay.
Restaurants, all the bookers.
But those ones are playing high. So the place will be competing against the Chicken Republic. Chicken Republic will be competing
Mega Chicken.
Fried chicken.
Yes.
Fried chicken, sweet sensation.
So you need to know
Mega
those
Kitchen,
people that
Mama
are doing Mama Cars. So those are the high game players. So they are competing against themselves. So everybody will have to run place that, don't come and take my customer. So till today, Mama Cars still has her own customer, no matter what. Why? Because she has built loyalty, she has built that customer relationship, she has serviced their customers to the level that they say, me, I will remain with you. So, but all this other one, the place, we have Mr. B's, Sweet Sensation, they are competing against each other. But local food people will be competing against each other also in their local area. You understand? So you also then need to align that to your own business. So who are your competitors? Who are the people that are doing the same business you are doing in that your areas? So maybe you need to stroll to look at the whole of your street or the whole of your area to know those people that are doing the same business that you are doing in that your area, to know what they are doing, that they are getting customers. Those are the strategies you also need to look at and consider what you are going to also be putting into your own business to have an edge over them. So classify, okay, so list each competitor's name. Where are they? Like I said, Where are they? What location? So you give a brief profile of their product and services. So if you are writing this aspect in your business plan, you then list, when you list the names of Chicken Republic, Mama Cass, then beside them, you then state, this is the advantage you have over them. This is the advantage you have over this. So that is how to write this particular sector in your business plan. So classify the extent of why the competitors are the greatest threats. And you need to know the one that are the greatest threats to your own business and why are they a threat to you. So list aspects such as location, the percentage of the market they have. Maybe they have the largest customer in that area. You need to list. Then what customer base do they have? Type of product or services line. Do they sell local food? Do they sell snacks? Do they sell home delivery? You need to know. Then how innovative are they? Because if you research about them, that is what will help you in putting your own also in place. So explain how your product or services is superior. Let me tell you, as a business owner, no matter what the competitors are or who they are or wherever they may be in your area or so, you have to stand like you are the best. You are the best. No matter what, you are the best in that business you are doing. So it could be that your own design is different from their own design. It could be that your price is different from their pricing. It could be that you have this ease of use of people when they buy your things. There is no long thing about using it. They just have a way of using it with ease. It could be that you have speed of delivery. When somebody order for a food by 8, at least before 9, the food is there. That's speed. So you need to know what you have to win that game. So you are the best in that business you are doing. So you can always append or attach them to the end of the business plan. All right. So now your management structure. Who are those working for you? In this area, you need to outline your organizational structure and they'll tell about the duties of your team, how your business will be managed. Okpeyemi, can you stop that? Can you stop annotating? Okay. So list their names. Okay, you can say Okpeyemi, then the key individual involved in the management of your business, Okpeyemi. Then title, she's the marketing, head of marketing department. Then what's responsibilities? Then you list the responsibility that she does. Then what qualification does she have? She has a background in this and that for carrying out their intended responsibility. So you list out their background. So this could include the work experience, the education, the degree they have, their prior experience in starting up a ventures. Maybe they worked somewhere else and before they join your company, they have experience. So I recommend that you create a formalized flow chart demonstrating the hierarchy of authority within the business. So you, of course, you need to have hierarchy. Your reporting channel, who does that? Who does this particular aspect of duty? How do they report? Who do they report to? And all that. So when you have a flow chart, everything just works. Even if you are not around, your business will still be running. So this is what management and organizational flow chart helps you achieve. Okay, so organizational charts should be cross-laid with the key core operational responsibilities of the business with clear reporting channel. Yes, like I said, you should have who is doing this and who did they report to. So for example, you may split the business responsibilities into operations, sales and marketing, administration and governance. So you then outline each person's responsibility. You have a head of each of those departments. So you have somebody that is reporting that, oh, after they have done this work, They are sharing their work. Some organizations have a group WhatsApp. So at the end of every day, everybody is sending that. Okay, for instance, like marketing department, they share that I was able to, okay, bank, let me use bank. So they put that, okay, at the end of today, I've been able to open 5 accounts, 5 business accounts. You know, they put it in the group. So the head of that sales and marketing sees it and knows that, oh, this is coming from this person. So you need to have a flow chart that is running like that. So outlining the businesses in this fashion, we give individuals a clear sense of their responsibility. Everybody knows what to do when you have this. So to establish formal chains of authority that will become increasingly important as the business grows. You know, so when you get new employees, by the time you already have that organizational structure on ground, they just fall in line. So this is also flow chart. When forming your business, you will begin to, okay, now let me explain this further again. Because you are a startup, you are a young business owner, you are just coming up. Most of the time, you might not have money to hire a lawyer, to hire an HR person, to hire accountants, to hire an insurance agent, to get even a mentor, or to even get board of directors or advisors, because there are platforms that you go and request for board of advisors that you pay them. So because you are just starting a business, you might not have that money to pay all these people. So what I advise is that forge a relationship with people that you know that are functioning in those departments. If you have a friend who is a lawyer, you can always engage your friend to help you do some law stuff. If you have anything pertaining to legal aspects, if you have a legal person as a friend, can always, if you have good relationship with such people, they will help you out for free without you paying them. Then if you have accountant, it's also like that. If you are confused about how to count, you know, your money, your finance, how they go in, your flow charts, your financials, and you don't understand how to use the accounting tools, if you have an accountant as a friend, please, this is a high time, a business people. You don't need to keep malice with everybody. You make friends with people because you will need individual as you go in your business. Even that banker, to open your account, you need that banker. So as a friend, you might need that banker to check some certain things for you from your account. So you will need mentors. So as a business people, I advise you also take up mentorship classes. Those mentorship classes, you will be assigned to mentors. I run that. So that's why I'm putting this also. So we assign mentors to entrepreneurs. So at the end of the day, the relationship you build from those mentorship platform will also go a long way to help you. Then there's another mentorship class you can also look out for. What's this? Cherry Blair. Yeah, Cherry Blair. Look out for Cherry Blair Foundation. The application is out now. I will share with admin. I'll share with the admin. I'll send to her to share with you. So you can register for that mentorship class. Cherry Blair is from UK. So where you'll be assigned a mentor from all over the world. Your mentor can be anywhere in the world. So in so doing, you'll be building relationship with mentors. So somebody that is asking for board of director or board of trustees, you can eventually use your mentor as part of your board of director. So that's the essence of relationship building. So I advise you to look out for people in those areas who can also be of help to you, because you don't want your business to become dependent solely on the presence of a single individual. You know, if you are fine, if you start alone, one-man business, but you need to get to that level of, if you are not there, will this business continue? So you need to get to that level of putting people there to do things for you. It can be online. You can get a remote staffs. Yeah, I have a lot of remote staff that they work for me online that I don't even have to see them, but they work every day. They work, they send me reports. So but at least when you are writing your business plan, you know that somebody is there. If you are saying you have an accountant, you already have that brother who is an accountant, you list the name there. If you are talking about legal aspects, somebody that is dealing with all your legal documents, you have somebody there, a name is there. Your insurance agent, you have somebody there, your mentor and the likes. So you need to have those ones. So the chart will also serve as credentials for business when approaching outside investors. Yes, if you need investors, they want to see your flow chart because investors want to see that you are not the only one doing your business. Most of the time, they want to know that you have people working for you. And that's why they say, you have 2 to 5 people working for. Most of the time, they ask for minimum of 2 people working for you. So you should state it that, okay, yes, you have people, you have this, you have that working for you. So you should have people, even if you cannot pay them, they can do voluntary service for you. Yes, you can call for volunteer. When I started my business, I called for volunteers and people rushed. I needed just 2 and I got like several. I was like, how many people do I need? So you can call for volunteer. Then maybe sometimes, you also need to compensate them. If people are volunteering for you, you won't take them for granted. So you learn, you find a way to compensate them. So if you have that in your plan, you can always get volunteers. I'll be doing things for you. Then your marketing plan. How this entails how you make potential customers aware of your product or services. So in considering this, you need the 3 P's. And what are the 3 P's? These are the place. Where are you? Where are you stationed running your business? Is it online or physical location? That's the place you need to know. Then promotion. How do you promote your businesses? Like we said in the BMC, is it through vendor, placing your products in super malls? Is it through going for exhibition? Is it through online promotion and the like? Then what price do you place on your products that you think people can buy? Because price also matters. People can, because of a reduced price, go to that place that their price is well reduced than yours. So you need to consider the price that you have placed on your products. So you need to choose the right business location that will position you well, either online or on-site. At least you need to be there. Online these days, people don't even go for break. They are online 24/7. They sleep and eat online. They don't even turn off their data. They are forever online. So you need to know how you want to position your business so that people can always see you. You are seen every day. There are some messages that when you open your Facebook, those messages will always prompt to you, So you need to be there, that people are seeing you every time. Then promotion. What tools do you want to employ in placing your product to your audience? Like I said, is it trade shows? Is this through catalogs? Is it through television, radio, signboard, direct email, or use of media-based sources such as pay-per-click, advertising, Google paid adverts, sales sites like Amazon, or professional service listing sites like Yellow Pages. I don't know if you've heard of Yellow Pages. Yellow Pages is another good site you can also consider. Then social media marketing, Twitter, Instagram, and the likes. Then what price? As part of your marketing strategy, you will determine whether you are the highest quality, your product is the highest quality, is the best quality, or the lowest price, easiest to use. You need to know, you need to determine all this. So whether of these competitive advantages that you hope to achieve and promote. So you need to put that price accordingly. so that you'll be able to get customers that will patronize you. Because if you have all those things and your price is pushing people out, then you also need to reconsider. So what sales distribution channels do you have in place? This decision will have to be consistent with your marketing strategies. So you need to deliver the value through these means, through the means that is most likely to encourage sales from your marketing plan. So what strategies do you have a plan in delivering your product? Is it internal sales force? Do you have that marketing? Do you have that group of people that storm the market? I remember when I was working in bank, then we go out for market storm. So do you have that sales force, enough group of people that can storm the market and sell your products? Do you have them? Do you strategize that, okay, every 2 days or every 3 days, we also do this market storm, but we dance, we get people to dance, we play music, a lot of it, just to do what? Just to sell that product. So you need to strategize that your sales distribution channel. What's the strategies you have? Is it placement in retail stores? Is it establishing your sales facilities in strategic locations, you know, like mini chin now? If you go to some places, they have their kiosk in some locations, so they place their chin there. Why people, I don't know how they do it, but I'm sure somebody is there to sell those products. Is it by catalog, website, telephone order? You need to have a strategy to distribute your sales. Then list your sales distribution strategy. And this may involve different channels, of course, for you to get your sales achieved. Then what's your sales forecast? You know, your revenue depends on your sales volume. How many products do you sell a day? How many products do you sell a month? How many can you produce? So the volume of your product depends on the revenue you get. That's just a simple thing about sales forecast. So if you're able to know what you produce, okay, let me just ask somebody, that lady that makes cardigan, how many cardigans do you make in a month? Let's assume a month. Now, how many cardigans do you make in a month? So to help you get that sales forecast.
In a month, we make between 50 and 90.
Okay, now let's speak, you said 50. I'm just helping you to get your market sales forecast now. 50 in a month. So how many months do we have in a year?
24 months.
12 months in a year.
Sorry, Jared, 12 months.
Yeah, so now calculate 50 in a year, 50 cardigans times 12, that's 600 cardigans in a year. Meaning that you are making 600 cardigans in a year, right?
Yes, but we so make that's the minimum. That's the minimum. There are times
no, we just pick the number 50. That's minimum. So I'm looking at, we are looking at sales forecasting now. So if you are doing this aspect of your business plan, you want to forecast a 2 years, you are forecasting for 2 years. So you already know that 600 cardigan gives you, you make 600 cardigan in a year, meaning that in 2 years, you have been making 1,200 cardigan in a year. That's for the products. Now, how much is one of those products?
4,000.
1,000. So 1,000 for 50 products.
4,000.
4,000. Yeah, so 1,000 for 1,000, right?
No, FOUR, 4.
That's 4,000. Oh, okay. Yeah. So now 4,000 for 1, times 50. That's 200,000 in a month, right? So 200 times 12. That's 2.4 million. So that's forecasting. I'm helping you do your breakdown forecasting for business. So we pick the least number. So this is how to state it in your business plan. So if you are forecasting for 5 years, this is how you are going to then calculate it and state it in your business plan. Very simple. Is that taken? So yes. As your business grow, you keep expanding, you keep adding more. Okay, you were producing 50 in a month. Now our business has grown. We are now making 100 in a month. So that is how your money will then increase. The production increase, the revenue also increase. So that is why the higher the volume of products, the higher your revenue.
Okay, this means that in this sales forecasting, you only work with the minimum production unit.
No, it's not the minimum production unit. The actual unit cost is what you work with.
Okay, no, but when she said she makes 50 to 90,
I just said for the cost of this, I'm using 50. So I've assumed that 50 is the actual price now.
Okay, no, but what I mean is that sometimes when it comes to production, most times, I don't know, what you produce monthly most times varies. So is it that you choose the average or you choose the minimum? It doesn't go less than at least maybe you say in a month, I don't go below this number. I must produce this number.
You have to be certain with the number of production. So if you want to forecast, you pick a certain number and work with that certain number.
Okay.
So there is possibility of growth as you expand the business. So if you have started with forecasted with 50,000, then maybe in the space of 1 year, you start producing 100. That's growth and that's expansion. So they want to see that. So, but you must have a basic. You have to forecast with a certain number. For me, I just use 50. I could have also used 90. So you need to be certain of what you produce. You need to know your number. You need to know what exactly you produce. And that exact number of what you produce is what you're going to use in forecasting your sales for business plan. Because this aspect is where the funders, they want to put eye. Because that's where money is coming from. It is the higher the volume of your product is. That is the higher the value. That will also depend on the higher the venue. So that is what they are looking out for. They want to know that, oh, fine, if we fund you, okay, you're already making 600,000 a year. So they look at it that, we can give this person 5 million. That means you are going to increase production. You are going to increase revenue. And you're going to also increase your markets. That is what forecasting helps you do. All right. So you need to develop your sales worksheets. When you are forecasting, you write everything. Okay, this for single products. For each of the single products, you have cardigan, you have, if you have like 3 products, you need to forecast for all of these products that you have. Okay, so your operational plan. Like I stated that you need to have different segments of your operational plan. So these are the components that allows your business to create value. Then you look at your production process, how your service are being carried out on a daily basis. These are your operation plan. So here you should outline the process of manufacturing your product. In this process, we are going back to key activities. Okay, so you remember BMC now. BMC talk about key activities. So in your business plan, under your operational plan, it's talking about the process in which you do on a daily basis that makes you to achieve that value you desire. So this is where you then bring your BMC key activity in place. So you list them, how you start your process on a daily basis, starting from manufacturing your product and how it gets to that finished delivery to that end market, end products, end user as deliver at the end of the day. So you need to state it. Then the production timeline. How long does it cost you to make one cardigan? Somebody that is making a drink, how long does it cost you to make one? How long does it cost you to produce that 100 packs of drinks on a daily basis? You need to have time, production time. Does it take 5 hours to produce? After producing, does it take another 5 hours to package? Or do you use a whole day to produce? You understand? So you need to know. So include factors that may affect the time frame of production and how you deal with potential problems, such as rush orders. You know, if you customer order from you, how long will it take you to produce that material or that service or that goods to make sure you deliver within that time that you promise? Production timeline. You need to know your production timeline. Then quality control. How do you maintain a production oversight and supervision to ensure quality? How do you identify production error? I've seen product that people will come and say, this is factory error. This is factory error. So how do you identify those factory errors and how do you correct the factory errors? And for you to deliver, to meet that's your customer delivery time, and you already have a factory error, how do you correct it? So do you have quality control people? Do you have someone who is checking to see if that cardigan has been well sewn, if it is well trimmed, if it is well packaged? Do you have somebody that you employ that is doing that work, or do you do that by yourself? So you need to list the quality control. Then your customer service, of course, how you relate with your customer in terms of return policy. Do you have return policy? Okay, so now part of my work is we organize exhibitions for entrepreneurs to come and exhibit their products. I'll be having a program by May. I'll be calling for exhibitors to come and exhibit their products, showcase their product. They buy a booth, a space during that event. So one of our return policies is that we don't refund money in case maybe you discover that you have paid and you are not available to attend the event. We don't refund, but what we do is that we schedule you for another event. So do you have a policy on ground that will make customer feel like at least they've not wasted their money, even if they are not there to attend the exhibition this time? They will always attend another time, but we don't refund money. So do you have, what's your customer service? How do you relate? How do you communicate with customers in times of when problems arise? So what does SWOT, okay, now SWOT analysis, like we said, your strengths, your weakness, your opportunities, and your threats. So in this segment, you need to, your strength and your weakness are internal to your organization, while opportunities and threats are external factors. Okay, so SWOT analysis is sometimes called internal-external analysis. So this helps you to assess your strengths, evaluate the opportunities you have. You know, you might have the opportunities to produce in large quantity because you have a lot of machines or you have a lot of staff that is working for you, or you have a lot of volunteers that are doing things for you. So that's opportunities for you. So that can be an opportunity. So when you have then discover your strengths, your opportunities, so you need to review your weakness. Okay, so what are those weaknesses? What will make you not to deliver on time? It could be a weakness. It could be that particular staff that is supposed to do the work and that person is not available. It could be staff shortage. That's weakness. It could be light shortage, maybe electricity, there's no light. That could be a weakness for your business. So what are those your weaknesses? You need to review them and make informed decision from your real threats to fine-tune your strategy. So after seeing your threats, who are your threats? Who are your competitors? Why do they serve as a threat to your business? Then you need to fine-tune your strategy. So developing a SWOT analysis can help you look at your business in a new way and from different directions. So your financials now. Financials are very important in your business plan, especially if you want funding. It's very important. So what I also advise is that in your business plan, because not everybody are good with accounting, you can outsource it. Get a financial analyst, get an accountant, get someone who can help you do your financials, because funders, donors, they look at your financials, and your financials entails your budgeting, estimating your future expenses and revenue, the business projection, your forecasting. Then a lender or outside investors will depend greatly upon the upon financials in evaluating the appeal or the risk of investing in the business. So you need to have a well-documented financials. Your bookkeeping, do you have them? How do you do your financials? We have different apps that helps you automate your sales, your receipt. They also generate receipts for your customers, and that is what some businesses use to give they share with bankers or donors that want to give them funding. So your financials are very, very important. So there is a financial plan. You can get financial plan whereby you can get a consultant to help you build a financial plan. So in writing this financial aspect of your business plan, you need to disclose the personal net worth. What do you want in totality? What's the worth of your business? You need to determine, you need to state it, you need to disclose it, because many people don't do that. Then you need to disclose your assets. What asset do you have? Do you have a building already? Do you have a generator housing already? What's the obligations you have? So outside investment, have you gotten investors outside before? Have you gotten funding before? In fact, if you have gotten grants before, you state it in your financials that yes, you received funding from so organization. I know Net Factory gave out funding last time to business owners. So if you are at that event from the British Council, they sponsored the event and people pitched. I also one of the facilitators, and participant pitched, they got funded. So that is it. So you might have gotten grants from different aspects. You also need to list them. So you need to also list the major stockholders, the founders of your business also. Then, yeah, you list them in your financial. Then your partners, who are your business partners? You know, who you are doing business with? Who are the members or your customers, your shareholders? You have people that have shares in your company. Like if you get a mentor to come and be part of your board of directors, board of your trustees or advisors, you know, they should have a shareholders. So they should be a shareholder in your company, and they should have a certain number of shares that you are allocating to them. And that is why some business asks that, okay, how many % shares do you have as a person in that organization? Because they want the person that have the largest share to participate in the program, like the IFC, International Finance Corporation, IFC. So if you participate in their program, they ask that you are the owner of the business. They want to get people who are the owner of the business that has the largest share. So what I advise is make sure you have the largest share if you have a business. Otherwise, if you want to give those investors to come and take a share, give them at least 10% is good to give any investors. But don't ever say you want to give investors 50% or 70%, because if you give investors 70%, that's even worse. They'll take your business, they'll pay you off, and that's the end of your business. So don't look at, because you want investors, you now carry all the shares and give investors. So have the largest share and be willing to give out 15, 20, maximum, I think, well, 25 to other shareholders. this will also help you in your financial. So you need to state them that you are willing to give anybody, any investors, 25% of the business share. Okay, so the funding that you've gotten also, you list them. The seed capitals you have. Okay, if your business is worth 20 million, how much capital do you have? Your business worth 20 million, and you listed that you already have 10 million that you got from personal savings or family and friend, or that your father gave to you, or maybe your father had given you a property already to use. So you need to list all what you have on ground. So the financial plan lays out the entirety of revenue, how money comes in, how you spend your money, that's the expenses you made on a daily basis in doing your business, the profit and loss. You know that your revenue is the total income, while your profit is different from your revenue, right? So you need to know the profits that you are making on a yearly basis. Then you need to also know the loss for the company. Are you making loss? Are you making profits? Because many people run business, they are running at loss, but they don't know. They think they are making profit because they are seeing revenue that is coming. So you need to understand that revenue is different from profits. By the time you take out all your expenses, what is left for you? So all the figures estimated in prior portions of the business plan come together. So include your 12-month profit and loss projection. Yeah. So like I said, you can involve the experts, that's the accountants or the financial analysts, to help you do this financial plan. I can send you a template that you're going to use for your financial plan. But if you cannot get through, then you need to consult an expert that will help you. So your 3 years profit and loss projections, your cash flow projection, your projected balance sheet, and a break-even calculation, very important. So when you are doing your financial plan, your break-even calculation is very important. Even if you are submitting application to most of these programs, Flourish Africa, TEF, Faith Foundation, and the likes, you have to submit your break-even calculation. How are you breaking even in that your business? So remember, one of the key purposes of the business plan is to attract investors. 2, calculations that an investor will want to see is the rate of return on money invested and the payback period for money invested. So you should remember this thing. 1 is that your business plan should be able to give you funding. So if you are doing your business plan, make sure it is well built to the extent that any investors that see your business plan, they will be willing to fund it. Then another thing you should also have at the back of your mind is that what is the rate of return on money that they invested in you? If they invest in you, how long are you going to return that money to them? So what are the payback period for the money that they invested in you? So what funding do you require? If you are writing, how do you need? How much have you raised? How and from what sources? Like I said, if it is grants, if it is loan, you have to list them. How will you pay back? Then what percentage are you willing to give? Like I said, you give 25%, 10%, 55%, 5%, and the likes. So you need to list them. Then after writing your business plan, you need all these appendices. And what are involved? These are material that has to the business plan, but doesn't belong in the body. And so you include the valuable information to your business plan that does not fit neatly within the body of the plan. And generally, it is used to include exemplars of the material or information that is referenced within the business plan, such as the primary and secondary research. You know, when I started, I said you should do a research questionnaire and the like. Those questionnaires, those are the documents you need to research. Then your organizational flow chart. You won't have to have that in your business plan, but you can attach it separately. Then your competitors charts. I haven't listed all your competitors and how you stand as an hedge over them. You need to attach them. Then what assets do you have? You also need to attach that. Employee backgrounds, you know, the resumes of those your employees, you need to attach them. Then the building layout. If you have a workshop or a production company, how is the building laid? So you need to have a building layout. Then, of course, the resume of the business owner. Thank you very much. Any question?
Wow. Thanks so much for the detailed explanation on business plan. Thanks so much. But my I have a question concerning business classification. Most times, like now, for my business, in as much as it's still in its idea stage, I registered it as a business name. So if I should start operating now as a business, can I still maintain the business name without really doing much about it yet? Or is there any, how like I said, is there any disadvantage of operating a business with a business name?
Okay, so if you have a business name, well, for business name, you can thrive within within Nigeria, you can thrive. But if you are looking at penetrating international markets, you can't penetrate international market with business name. That's just a disadvantage of that. For instance, if you want to export your product, if you want to have some partnership, you want to get some advisors to come on board your business, you want to get people to international donors to come on board. Most of them, they want a limited liability company than a business name. That's just the difference. Otherwise, for Nigerian here, you can thrive. It doesn't, it's not really much difference. Then for business names, some funders, some donors ask for corporate business rather than business name. So it just depends on you. If you want funding from some certain organization, donors or funders, of course, they will give you their requirements. So if they say they want a corporate organization, then of course, you need to register a limited liability rather than a business name.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Questions?
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay.
Mental health. So I wanted to ask for my kind of business where it usually takes a few years for you to build a database and client base and to start really making profit. What would you advise as for writing a business plan? What exactly would I need to impute to explain? Since it's in
I didn't get that. Please, can you come up? Say that
Hello.
again. Yeah.
I said for me, because I'm mental health counseling, and it does take time to be able to build up client base and to start making profit to the level where you'll be able to record. It's not like say a beginning business that you immediately start, recording profit. So how do I go about writing a business plan that still sounds attractive?
Okay, so your business is better you just register, although you work as a social enterprise. Social enterprises, you have more of beneficiaries than customers. How do I mean? You do more of community service. So the customers are those few people that will pay you. So you'll be targeting customers that will pay you, and you'll be targeting beneficiaries that you'll be solving problems for. So you can write your business plan, but you make it more of a community-oriented business plan. What I mean is that you are serving community, but you are making profits at the end of the day. For instance, if someone needs a counseling service, you can put it that 1 hour counseling or 2 hours counseling, they are paying so amounts. That's charges. You are charging them. So in writing your business plan, you write it that you are more of community service, but you need a business plan. You write a business plan. So following all the guidelines that I've listed, you write it according to what you are doing. with the mindset of you are a social venture. You are more of, you are imparting rather than the profit. So social venture is like the profit you make from your business, you put it back into the community. That's social venture for you. So you are not more of profit oriented, but you are more of economic impact and profit. Two things together, that's social venture. So you can definitely write your business plans, and you look out for more grants than selling. So it is grants you'll be using in building your business. I have a student that used grants. You know, she was sharing everything with me. She used grants to build a cash flow. So it's not like a loan or something. Grant. By the time she get grant from here, she get from there, she get from there. They put it into her account, and that is what she was using to build her cash flow. So you can definitely write your own business plan, relating it to what you do. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. That really helps.
Welcome. Yeah. But okay, any other person? Because the class ends by 2.
Okay,
good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
Yes, ma.
Yeah, please. Go on, please.
Yeah, I want to ask about mentorship program that I talked about. I know about, I think roughly 2 years ago, I actually applied for that.
Which one is that?
That Cherry Claire.
Okay, yeah, Cherry Blair.
Sorry, Cherry Blair.
Yeah.
I couldn't they couldn't assign me to a mentor. I've been on the waiting list. Can I still apply again?
Can you still apply to Cherry Blair?
Again, yes, because I've been on their mentorship waiting list, waiting for mentors to be assigned to a mentor.
No, you can't apply again because they've already shortlisted you as one of their mentees. So you have to wait for them to assign you a mentor.
It's been long. It's almost 2 years now because they kept
almost 2 years. Then you need to apply again. Something could have happened.
Okay.
Yeah, then, just apply again.
Apart from your own with your own knowledge, are there other mentorship program available in Nigeria? I know you are this is your field. I don't know if you as an individual, as your company, have any opening for mentorship program that some of us can, take advantage of, because some of these things, most of our challenges.
Okay. Yes, my own organization, we run a mentorship program, also like assigning mentors to mentees, and it's an African platform. So we onboard our mentees, but it's annually. We are in April, so it's once in a year. Once the application is out, you can apply, but it's a paid mentorship. You pay for it. So that's the way it is. So once you pay, then we onboard you. We assign you a mentor, you run for that program, and after that program, of course, the relationship you build with your mentor, it should go a long way. So we don't encourage after program you cut off with your mentor. We also want that relationship to keep growing. I'm still very much in contact with all of my mentors. That programs that I've done in years, I'm still in contact with all of my mentors. So it's just relationship. As long as nobody is passing their boundary, everybody knows, their KPI, they are not passing back, then the relationship will blossom. So that's the way it is. So, but the application is not out yet. Once the application is out, I'll share with the Net Factory admin to also put in the group. Then I also have a community. I also share the platform. Community on Telegram. So when you join my community, that's where we share updates on different programs, even for grants, application, for mentorship, for vendor, for exhibitions and the likes. Different programs I put on that Telegram group. So, but you need to be on that Telegram group to see our updates, because we post updates on a daily basis on that Telegram group. So maybe just remind your admin to also reach out to me. So I'll share that Telegram group. It's for anybody, as long as you're an entrepreneur. So that's a platform that will provide support for entrepreneurs across Africa. So I'll also be willing to share that with us, with everyone.
All right, thank you, ma. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Question. We have 6 minutes to round up the class.
Okay, good afternoon, ma.
Thank
you so much for your explanation thus far. So I want to find out, when it comes to writing our financials for the business plan, I know that for me that has been a major problem. I try as much as I can to do the little accounting stuff that I know, but when I look at it, the the fact that it's comprehensive, it just shows me totally. Must we get an accountant to do it for us?
It's not a must to get an accountant to do it for you. Like I said, I have a template that I'm going to share. If you follow that template one after the other, you will get it done yourself. The essence of this class is for you to do it yourself. That's why it's been sponsored by Net Factory and Access Bank. To do it yourself, so that you wouldn't have to
Is there a way we can do it by ourselves?
Yes, you won't have to pay anybody to do it for you. Yes, so we have templates, we have guidelines, we have people that can also guide you on doing that. So I have a template that I'll share. We have financial, I'm going to share the BMC template. I'm going to share the slide, presentation slide, and I'm going to share the financials for the business plan. So the template is just to give you a guide on how to do your own.
Thank you so much.
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
The pitch deck. So pitch deck is another topic entirely, how to pitch for your funding, how to win grants, and how to, use grants to excel to scale up your business instead of looking for loan. To participate.
Please, I have a question.
Okay. Esther, is that Esther?
Please, I have a question.
Yeah. Thelma and Esther, let's have you.
These are Dugoma. Please, I have a question.
Okay. Oh yeah, go on, please.
Yes, please. The business proposal for a grant, is it different from the normal proposal?
Business proposal for a grant. If you are you are asked to submit a proposal for a grant, you are going to propose to them that how you are capable, how you have all what it takes to win that grant. That's what they want to know in that business proposal for a grant. Now, when we say business proposal, it goes with many aspects of business. So they might be saying business bidding proposal, business grant proposal, business proposal. That's telling us about your capacity. So anything about business proposal, she talks about your capacity to deliver. So if it is business proposal for grants, they give you guidelines on what to respond to. There is no grant proposal or application that they will not give you guidelines on what to fill or what to respond to. So that's the way it is. So these days, if you are applying for grants, there is an application. And in that application, they have different questionnaires that you are going to be filling. So in so doing, that is a business grant proposal. That's an aspect. But if you're also submitting a proposal to get a contract from federal government or any other organization, you're also sending out your business proposal. So you need to just understand the aspect that they are calling for. before you send that proposal. That's just the way it is. This is just a document, a written document. It could be 2 pages, 3 pages, a written document. That's all, nothing else. Is
Okay,
that
ma, thank you so much.
so S
Yes, ma'am.
and Thelma? Yeah. Yeah, go on. Thelma, are you there? Esther, are you there? Okay. Like I said,
Yes,
okay.
yes,
So
ma'am. Yeah.
okay, so yeah, go on with your question.
Yes, I want to thank you for the today's class. Thank you
Okay,
for the knowledge
sorry, this sorry,
for
Esther.
the
This is
knowledge.
going to be the last question from the session. So right after your question, we have to make an announcement. So yeah, just go ahead with your question.
Okay. I thought you want to make an announcement, Seifa.
I'm saying after her question, we have an announcement. So
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So now,
yeah, I have the question. I just want to say thank you for everything for the knowledge you've imparted on us today.
okay,
So
okay.
yeah, my question is, I've been having network issues. So I was logged out at one time before I came back. So is it possible for us to get a record of this class today so that we can go through for the past we missed out on? Please.
And that's for the admin to answer. If it's possible.
Okay, because I've been online since 9.
There
Actually,
is
I've been online since
recording
9.
for the class.
Yes, I've been online since 9 and I was logged out at a point and I missed some parts. So I'm pleading if the recording can be
There is
dropped
a
on the group so
recording
that,
for the class, and it's going to
yeah.
be updated on the group.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
so we
Yeah,
share
you're
the
welcome.
announcement. So we then have a group photograph before we call it a day.
Adela, are you on the call?
Yeah, yes, please. Good afternoon. Please confirm if you can hear me. Sharifa.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
All right, thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and ladies. How are we doing today?
Good afternoon. Fine.
All right, thank you, everyone. Please, if you can hear me, just do a thumbs up so I can be sure that we're on the same page. If you can hear me clearly, please just do a thumbs up so I can be sure that. Thank you, Bisola. I want to believe we all can hear me. It's not just Bisola, yeah? All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yes, I can see that coming. Ayokunle, Mujupe. Yeah, thank you. It shows that we are together. Not to waste our time. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adeola, and I am the brand and corporate communication person here at Net Factory Foundation. Yeah, quick one. Congratulations once again for getting into Wdep 4.0. We've been doing this over a while, and I can say for sure that we'll be making impact here. While people are learning to, improve their businesses, a few persons have been able to part away with something small or not too small, but then something to, support their businesses. Again, boils down to what we are learning in class today. Grants writing, how to pitch your business ideas and all. I mean, I've joined for a while and I know that Miss Julia has been talking about proposals and grant writing. I mean, it's going to be an awesome learning experience, I can tell you for sure. So this is more like, telling you to make sure you maximize this opportunity and also to let you know that you need to sell yourself. Yeah, we are over 50 on this call, and there might not be room to, give everybody that little seed to support your business. But again, I tell you, there are several opportunities out there that's ready to support your business. But how then are you going to maximize this opportunity? It's by what you learn here in class or on this training. Yeah. So just a quick background story. We finished the program about 3 weeks ago, and one of the grants winner, yeah, luckily for her, she had taken what she learned with Nest Factory down to another application she saw where the program is to give grants to business owners. I think it's about $1,000, $10,000 or thereabout. I can't remember now. And she specifically said it was what she learned with Netfactory, and she was able to implement it to application for that grant, and she won. Again, like I said, while some of us on this call we're going to get the seed funding from Wdep 4.0, some people will not. I mean, that's just it. But again, like I said, there are pools of opportunity. I'm sure Ms. Julia has told you there are several grant openings, and she has mentioned that she had a community where she shares grant opening. So I want us to maximize this opportunity. Every learning counts. And for us, from our hand, how we can assist you here is to ensure that we're supporting you in our own little way. And this is where you come in, and we also come in to meet you at the center. So first thing I want you to do here is to follow Netfactory Foundation, the implementing partner for the Wdep 4.0 program. It is very important. Now follow us. I'm going to share. Follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. I'm sending links now to the chat. Another important thing I want you to do here, I want you to show excitement that you're happy to be in this program. These are the ways you sell yourself. It is very, very important. So say, for example, you're able to notice, so today I joined Wdep 4.0 program. It was sponsored by Access Corporation and implemented by Netfactory. Today I was able to learn how to, just say, write proposal, and you highlighted what you learned. You don't just know someone somewhere who is able to support. Maybe the person is looking to support like 10 business women, right? And the person has gone through maybe your social. Who is that? Do you have something to say?
Yeah,
Who is that?
your voice is very low, ma. Can you?
Oh,
I
thank
can't
you.
really hear you.
Thank you, Abiba. Confirm if you can hear me now, Abiba, and every other person on the call.
Yes,
we can hear you.
Yeah, this is good now.
All right, thank you. So I was saying that there are pools of opportunity out there, and one good way to sell yourself is social media. Most of the people who win grants, they don't even know organizers of the program or any other thing, but then how well are you able to sell yourself? There are different ways, but one of the easiest ways when people go through your social media account and they can tell for sure that they know you know what you're doing. I mean, I don't know for everybody, but if I get on your profile, say for example on LinkedIn or on Instagram, by your first 10 posts, I can even if it can be wrong sometimes, I can tell who you are, right? Especially when you are when you are the active person, right? So I'm saying that maximize opportunities, let people know what you're learning, right? And part of the way for you to do that, to get a soft landing is we've designed a kind of flyer for you. All you have to do is just add your picture to it, add your name, and post something exciting. Oh, you know what? It's my first day in the Wdep class, and I learned XYZ. It was taught by Mrs. Julie, just all of that. And that you're open to opportunities where you can get grants for your businesses. Again, you just don't know who is watching. A typical example is the person I told you of. I think the name of her business is it Blue Sales. She's into STEM education, and then she won a grant from Netfactory, and at a week interval, she had another grant from Edo State government. So, like I said, there are opportunities out there. I'm sure there will be a class where Ms. Julie is also going to open you up to other grants available for you to also apply. So first and foremost, I'm going to share that link I mentioned, and we're going to do that on the call. Let's ensure to do it as soon as possible so we don't waste each other's time. I'm going to do just that now. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, right here. Right here.
I think it will also be good if we can have it on the WhatsApp platform, please.
Yes, sure, it will. But I also want to be sure that everybody has access to. So I just sent a link now from Adela Ayoda. It gets dp.co then with a couple of alphabets. Yeah. When you click on that link, it takes you to the web page. All you need to do is click on the plus sign, add and headshot your picture. Then there's a column for you to input your name. And like I said, post on social media. I'm not saying on your WhatsApp group. I'm not saying the WhatsApp group where you belong to right now. I'm saying Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. Tag Net Factory Foundation. And it will be easier for you to tag Net Factory Foundation when you follow the links that have been shared earlier from Eniola Oyewole. Please, can you send those links again so that everybody just have access to it? When you do all of this thing, we also help you repost from our hands. Again, these are the little things we look out for by the end of this program. Make noise about this program. Tag Access Corporation. Access Corporation is the Access Corp. THEACCESSCORP. I mean, make noise about what you're learning in this program. Again, there are pools of grants that are waiting for people to maximize. Yeah, why some of these grant opportunities seems complex, there are others that you can get, I mean, at the tip of your finger. It might not really come easy, but then there are people who are getting this on a daily basis. There are people who are getting this seed funding and are making the best out of it. Please, this is just me pleading with you. Don't come to this program and after putting in your time and resources, you have nothing to show for it. Ensure that you maximize learnings in the class, share what you're learning on social media platform, create a digital diary for this class, for this training. It's going to go a long way. Imagine you're applying for the Tony Elumelu Foundation and you're asked to include maybe your LinkedIn URL, your application process or something. And then while reviewing your application process, someone just know, let me just check this. It might not be part of the what's the word now? It might not even part of the recruitment process, for the lack of a better word. The word is not recruitment, but you get what I'm saying. Might not be part of the application process, but someone just, let me look up who this person is. And fortunately, they're able to see that you've gone through a series of training on grant writing, proposal writing and all of that, how to pitch your business idea. That just gives you an edge over other people. I mean, I want to believe we all agree to that. Yeah. So please ensure to follow Net Factory Foundation. Net Factory Foundation, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. Follow us, right? When you make your post, if I were you, what I would do on daily basis when I come to class, whatever I'm being taught, even if it's just a line. Today I learned XYZ from the Wdep training, and these are I plan to implement. Tag us. We are going to post from our hand. Also we also help you tag prospective opportunities for you, right? And tag the program sponsors, the Access Corp. And I believe that at the end of this program, you'll be able to make proud of yourself how far you've gone in terms of your business. And so someone is saying we should kindly resend the link. Please resend the links to all our social media platforms. I'm also sending the link now to the Wdep. Like I said, the link I'm sending now from Anyada Adiola. All you have to do is, as soon as you click the link, it takes you to a web page. Add your pictures, your name, download it. I'm going to send this walkthrough on your WhatsApp group as well, and post on your social media platform. Again, social media platform is not your WhatsApp group. Nobody is going to see it. There is just you and your co-participants. Put yourself out there, sell yourself. The next grant is just by your door, right? How well are you ready to maximize the opportunity? So I will also be on the platform, the WhatsApp group that's going to share the walkthrough. If there's any clarification you need to make at any point in time, I'll be happy to assist. Any question before, I drop the mic here so we can proceed to other things. Any question? Please remember Net Factory Foundation. Net Factory Foundation. It's very, very important. Net Factory Foundation. Any question before I call it a day? Okay, go ahead.
You're able to log into the link you sent to us. That's the getbp.co, right? That's what
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So when it
did you say you are unable to?
I said I've been able to log in.
All right, thank you.
All right. The instructions that you're saying it too. Okay, so for the class sign gives, we'll just get to upload our picture, right? Something about generating a document.
Okay, I'm not sure I totally get you because you were breaking at a point. But please confirm. Go ahead.
Okay, it has an X, where you have to upload your picture. Where it says I've been admitted into the program W.
Yes.
So I'm I have to upload my picture, right?
Yes, please.
Because it was saying something about generating an online DP for me. So that I got a bit confused.
Yeah. So when you click on that plus sign, if you're using it from your phone, it takes you to like your gallery or something where you can add your picture. Then there's a place where you add your name, right? And when you're done, just long press on that flyer. It allows you to save that image. Alternatively, just below that flyer, you can see where it says generate my DP. That is just it. But that is after you've added your picture.
After I've added my picture. All right.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. So any other
Okay, so
person?
sorry, yes, I've been clicking on the plus sign, but it's not responding.
Okay. Can somebody else confirm? So I think Musala was what I asked person. Did you try to click on the plus sign? What was the prompt you got? Let's confirm from someone
Wasn't
else.
responding. That was why
I'm
I had
done.
to ask.
I'm done. It could be network. It could be network on your own end.
Yeah,
I
it
just
could be
did
the
my.
network. Okay. All right.
Okay, maybe after the class then.
Okay, after. So I'm sure it's working because I have tried it from my hand as well. But it's again, if it doesn't work, please try at a later time. It's network. And if it doesn't work again after you've rolled out network, please reach out to me. I'll be available to just assist. Right? Are we there?
Yes.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
thank you.
Thank you so much. Shaifa, over to you. Thank you for your time.
All right, so we just want to have a quick group photo session. So everybody turn on your video. Let's all turn on our video for the group picture. And we call it a day for today. Okay, so say facts, kindly help us with the video, please. I mean the photograph.
Hold on for us. We are coming.
So if you are not in this photo, then you didn't attend the class. So say fact, kindly help us take the picture. Say fact, are you there? Say fact. Okay. Is that done? Hello, Eniola? I think let me. Take us group pictures. Yeah, take us group pictures. We are waiting. Is Eniola? Okay, ask Eniola to do that. Yeah. Okay. Or is there anyone who can help us do that? If you can help us take the group pictures, please do. So you share. I can't do that with my laptop, so I need someone to help. So if you can take us a group picture, then do that. Otherwise, let's wait for the admin to do that from Net Factory. So I'm seeing everybody's face now. House of Gold. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So are we? Where is the lady? I can't use phone to do this. So I think there is a way to do the photo. Okay.
I've screenshotted the picture. I've screenshot. Sorry.
Okay, if you have done that, then we are good to go. Then thank you very much. So you just share with the admin on the platform.
No problem.
So I'll
Hello,
see
please,
you again next.
Can they do the? Can they speak?
I'll send it to the yes, ma'am.
Yeah, hey, she'll send it
Because
to
I
the
have
group.
to
So
increase
thank
my
you
brightness.
for.
Hello, ma.
All right. So see you next week again.
Hello.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thanks, ma'am.
Please remember your Telegram group. I'm interested.